Hey everybody, Terrible Shoes back at it again for today's video. We're going to be taking a look at a whatnot seller and possible scammer who opens a pack of football cards and gets a downtown pack and then conveniently places it off to the side while he's showing off one of the cards and then comes back. We're going to analyze this clip to see if anything was done wrong here, and that's really about it. Let's take a look at the clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and let's see what we've got today.
Gladiator hits on Whatnot swaps downtown. What do we think?
Ooh, downtown, baby. Downtown. Jabe. Oh my. Oh my. In the downtown pack. This has to be a heater, chat. This has to be a heater. If Jaden Daniels is in the same pack as the downtown, it has to be a heater. Terry Bradshaw. My goodness.
Right, so with the clip that we just watched, we see him open up the pack. He gets very excited about it being a downtown pack. Again, I'm going to be real here. I am not a particularly big sports card guy, so I don't know a lot about collecting sports TCGs, but what I do know a decent amount about is scamming. So what ends up happening here is there is not any direct evidence that this happened. I am going to be very real right in the beginning here. You have to go basically off of what you see happening in the video. He rips the pack. He says, okay, if this guy is in this pack, it's very possible that this guy is. And then conveniently, while showing off the first card, takes the remainder of the pack and brings it off screen to the right. I'm going to say it right here. Despite there not being direct evidence, this is a whatnot streamer. We see this happen constantly, and I think that alone is enough evidence to incriminate them. Why would you feel the need to take the entire pack off screen? It doesn't make any sense. And of course, the cards are completely reshuffled neatly as they come back. I am going to call it now. Gladiator TCG did swap out that downtown. Now, again, these are very expensive and collectible cards. I don't know much about sports cards once again, but we see this happen all the time where whatnot streamers and sellers will pull an incredibly rare card. This happens in Pokemon, it happens in Yu-Gi-Oh!, it happens, and actually the only one I think I haven't seen this happen in yet is Magic the Gathering, interestingly enough. But I think that more so has to do with the fact that Wizards of the Coast has completely killed a lot of the value in their cards. At least that's my opinion. Love the game, don't get me wrong, but I feel like this is the one TCG you never see this happening. When it comes to football cards, though, football and Pokemon are huge when it comes to scams, and these guys are constantly doing swap outs. They're constantly doing off-camera shuffles, constantly resealing packs. You see it nonstop. When a guy has the pack on screen and he has to miraculously move everything else off screen while talking, and you can hear a little bit of shuffling, there absolutely was a swap out. So what should this buyer have done here? He should have immediately called it out. I'm really glad that stuff like this gets recorded because social media has made it so easy to expose these people and their constant bullshit. These whatnot sellers, wow, haven't had my energy drink for the day yet, sorry. These whatnot sellers are constantly doing this kind of shit, and it's just not fair. It needs to be a one and done ban policy, and then whatnot themselves should start reimbursing the streamer, not the streamers. Wow, that would be fucking terrible. Needs to start reimbursing the buyers for what the card was valued at, in my opinion, Because if you're going to get a $150 card stolen, and that is the market value of that card, Whatnot should not only be giving you the money for your pack back, they should be giving you the money for your hit as well. Because you were scammed twice. You were scammed out of the pack, and then you were scammed out of the hit. Well, I'm sorry. Actually, that's not 100% true, because a lot of them will still send the pack, just not the hit, which is fucking worse in my opinion, because now you're paying to ship bulk to your house. Really pathetic shit. Not on the buyer's part, of course, but that's my opinion. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with that, because while I think it's a great solution, I also understand how exploitable that solution is as well. Because let's be real, it's not always just the seller. There are tons of scummy buyers out there. I have brought this story up myself multiple times years ago, probably almost a decade ago at this point. I sold a small part of my collection from Pokemon on eBay that I didn't want anymore, that I had a ton of doubles of. It was bulk EXs and such like that, and GXs and such like that. Maybe not GXs, I don't think we were that far along yet. Wow. But it was just basically bulk X and Y to possibly early Sun and Moon. I don't remember really. Cards. I sold it for about $600 altogether, and the PayPal withheld your money for 30 days for huge transactions like that. Buyer pays, I ship immediately. However, I ticked in my head that this guy was going to do something wrong. So what did I do? I made it that he had to sign for the package. The moron signs for the package and then immediately opens a dispute. I presented the evidence to eBay, and that was it. He's like, hey, I never received this. Yeah, you did. You signed for it. Oh. A little bit of an off-card story. It doesn't have a lot to do with what we're talking about, but that's just proof that the buyers can also be scammers. By the way, he didn't get a dime of his money back, and then, hilariously enough, tried to resell all the cards I sold for 5 times what he paid for them. What a shocker. Literally just like an early day Whatnot streamer. I bet that guy's on Whatnot now too, scamming people. What a fucking loser. Anyway, keep yourself safe out there when you're buying stuff. Be sure to really double check what you're getting. Make sure that they're reputable buyers, because there's a lot of shitty buyers out there that will do this to you. And that's about it for today. I rambled for a little too long. Anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Do you think the downtown was swapped out? I'd like to know. In fact, actually, just leave a comment about anything. If anything on Whatnot's happened to you like this, if you've been scammed, if you've sold and someone tried to scam you, I just want to hear it. Anyway, thank you for checking out the video today. I'll see you guys in the next one.